What's up, guys? It's Matt with Tranquility Adventures, and that's right, today we're going to be talking about our 2026 Thor Tranquility. And one of the things that is so important when you're buying a motorhome, camper, fifth wheel, whatever, you want to try to keep as many rodents from getting in this thing, because basically it sits outside all the time. And if you're living in this thing year round or camping in it, you want to make sure that your family is safe and without having to be in any risk of rodents running around. So one of the things is that I always do is when I buy one of these, I want to make sure that I go in and spray foam every little crack and crevice. And a lot of times, 99% of the times, the manufacturer misses those spots. But guess what? Not on this one. I'm going to get my little creeper. We're going to jump underneath and I'm going to show you guys what Thor did on this one and made sure that you wouldn't have that problem down the road. So before I jump underneath and show you guys what it looks like, we've all run into this issue. If you haven't camped long enough. But you will run into this issue. The main thing is you want to do everything you can to prevent it and just try to make sure that you're staying on top of this. And this is something that you got to keep an eye on, down the road. There's a lot of those tea tree bags that you can get, wonderful, great to keep. The only thing is that scent will go away and you'll have to just keep rebuying them. So let's go ahead and jump underneath and let me show you guys what Thor has done and where the spots that I've always noticed on my coach before that was never done. So the main thing you want to go for is every point that has an access point. So this is a low point drain. There's going to be hoses that's coming out. You want to make sure everything has been spray foamed around this. This being a Mercedes Sprinter is going to also help you out because they really do seal their units. So as you can see, this is your hot water and cold water, and this is going to be out of your hot water heater, I believe, is your access point. Everything is spray foamed nicely. There is no area for anything to go through. So we're going to go ahead and maneuver our way around any other access points that I see. Here you have some wires that are going through and also a hose. Not sure what that hose is for, but it's been spray foamed nicely. Here you have, looks like a overflow with a hose coming out, and nice and done, spray foamed in, so there is nothing can get through. Let's step around over here by your black water and this is going to be the gray water tank and the black water tank, nicely sprayed there, no access points. Another spot, as you can see, just spray foam everywhere, and this is the high industrial one. We'll go ahead and jump around to the middle of the coach. I will say that this is the only spot, this wiring, it's just, you got too much wiring. Like, we could have shortened this up, got rid of this slack and hanging. When you're doing that off-roading, you're not going to pull anything apart. So we're going to go ahead and, get this zip tied and moved around so it's up and out of the way. So one thing is too, by the way, just being underneath, besides that wiring down there, everything's covered nicely. You can come in here and put a little bit more zip ties if you have to. We're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to move our way down here to the middle. This is another access point right here. This is going to be where all your main power sources are going into your inverter. You know, this is a main source. A lot of big wires going in there. Everything's been spray foamed nicely. Prevents anything from creepy crawlies coming in. Another access point right here. This is the main one. Okay, guys. This is the main one. This boot right here, if I'm not mistaken, this might be something else, but this boot always gets left open. Now I'm thinking near the steering box is where ours was before that. We've seen a lot of light going through. We're now up here by the transmission. And basically everything up here is going to be done from the factory, but you still want to make sure that there is no access point for anything to come in. So now we're at the front of the coach of the Sprinter, and you can just see this is just everything for the motor. So there you have it. Thor finally went ahead and went above and beyond for the customer to prevent you having any problems when you're out there in the woods, camping, boondocking, wherever you're at in the city. You shouldn't have any problems with any rodents. That's industrial foam. You shouldn't have anything to worry about for a long period of time. Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure that if you're making a big investment on something like this, if that's not done, make sure you go ahead and do it on your coach to keep them rodents out. Until then, we'll see you guys on the next one.
Like and subscribe.